Alright folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. I have a friend that we haven't been in solid contact, shall we say. And we normally try not to talk politics because we're both on different sides of the fence there. He's adapted my saying that I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I say I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm pissed off American. He just says I'm not a Democrat. But yet our conversations and whatnot leads him down that path by the way he's talking. He is really big on this keeping track of black people being shot by cops. And in every instant that he has brought up to me, it's the cops' fault. Like the cops are out on some vindictive hunt to hunt down black people and shoot them for no reason. Now last week, he got asking me about one, and I told him, I don't know. I ain't heard about it. Explained to him that I really ain't doing politics right now. I had to get a break from it. A lot of these people make my brain hurt trying to figure out how they can think like they think. Trying to put some reason into their madness. Turning out he's one of them. So he explains to me what happened. And I said, well, first off, we don't really know what happened. I just told you what happened. There was a video. There's always a video anymore. There's always several videos. I said, if it came down like you said, then yeah, the cop was in the wrong. However, where you said the courts did not, they prosecuted him and brought him up, but he was found not guilty. And I said, there's something you and I don't know. Well, and that's when he broke into it, that no, it's just the system and blah, 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 blah. Y'all know the routine. Later, a couple days later, I read about the story. And lo and behold, there was another video. The video he's talking about was taken by the woman that was claiming to be his wife, and she was not. And it also turned out that she's been in a couple other instances where the male figure got shot, and she just videotaped it. Really? Wow. And they found a lot of falsehoods with her testimony and what do you call it when they interview them and all that, the cops, interrogation, whatever. Hold on a second. Oh, sorry about that. I had a sneezing fit. But anyway, a lot of her stuff didn't match up. There was another video, and it was off the vest cam of the cop that did the shooting. And lo and behold, her seems to have been edited and altered. Wow. So it turns out that, and yeah, I know you can say that the cop's video was edited and altered also, although it showed a lot of stuff that hers didn't. Huh, imagine that. Including the cop begging him to not be reaching into his pockets and all this stuff, and the guy continued to do it. Her story was that he had a concealed weapons license, and he was getting into his pocket to get it out, and the cop shot him. He did not have a concealed carry permit, and you can plainly hear the cop telling him numerous times, don't reach in there. Keep your hands out in sight. So it just goes to show you, or shows me, how twisted all that can get. Oh, hold on. Well, dadgummit. There it goes. The low battery thing came on. I thought the wife had charged this at the house and I wasn't paying it. No, never mind. So after seeing that, it got me thinking, which can be dangerous, and coffee in a can. Now with this feller, and it can go a lot farther than just him, there's a lot of them, they keep beating their war drum about the cops. Kind of like the Black Lives Matter deal. All that matters is when it's a cop shooting a black guy. And the black guy's always innocent. How come you're not raising a fuss about all the white people being shot by blacks? Don't tell me it don't happen. What about the cops that are getting shot by the blacks? Don't tell me it don't happen. All you're concerned with is the majority of them are some kind of illegal, and not necessarily mean they're an illegal alien, but they've got warrants or they've been arrested 1,000,000 times, they have the history, blah, blah, blah. How come all you ever want to raise a fuss about is the little hooligans getting shot? And yeah, I know I'll make some people mad. That's what I do. If you're going to be mad about cops shooting people, well then how about sharing some videos and sharing some anger about the cops shooting some white boys, or some Chinese boys, or some Mexican boys? Don't tell me it don't happen. Cops don't run around and only shoot black guys. Oh, there's a black guy, let's shoot him. It don't happen that way. You're not going to convince me that the majority of the cops are bad guys running around shooting black dudes. The majority of the cops are good guys. Yes, there's going to be some bad apples. Whether they're running around shooting black guys, I kind of doubt. There is not a hunting season on black guys for cops to go and try to thin the herd. And I'm tired of hearing it. I really am. I'm tired of hearing it. If you're going to do a protest, cover everybody. Don't try to convince the rest of us how the black community is being picked on by the cops. We're not buying it. The movies and the rap and everything else tells the young black males that they should resist all authority. Gee, I wonder where the little conflict between the cops and the bad guys are coming from. Where's the conflict between the cops and the black community coming from? Where's the conflict coming when the cops try to investigate inside the black community? They can't get no help from hardly anybody. Very few will come out because they're afraid of being retaliated against. The problem is not with the cops. Now there's I'm sure a minor problem with the cops. I have no idea how many cops are in America, but I'll bet you less than 1% of those cops are bad guys that are out hunting black guys. What about young black youth getting shot? And not by the cops, by your drive-bys and all this other stuff. Black Lives Matter, and that cop shouldn't have shot this guy. Well, that gangbanger shouldn't have shot that little 4-year-old with a stray bullet, holding his gun sideways or upside down, being cool. What about the blacks that are running around and preying on the elderly black folks? That ain't a problem? How come you are selective about your problem, and the only problem that you see is supposedly white cops shooting black guys, and they're all supposedly innocent black guys? To hear you tell it, there is not any bad black guys. They're all good guys. And none of them need to be shot. They didn't do nothing. They didn't try to do nothing. They didn't, they're all angels. Really. I think we have a selected crew of people that are whining and crying about the wrong stuff. You try and put the spotlight on the wrong stuff. Now this friend just the other day just sent me another video. It took the cop 40 seconds to shoot this man. I didn't even go watch it. I know it's a one-sided tape. I know it's not going to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help us God. I know it's tainted. I know I got a phone call. Y'all remember, God loves you and so do I. You need to really think about some of these stories that they're telling you. Y'all have a blessed day now. Bye.